Okay, here's quite a simple little puzzle. The amount of water in a reservoir decreases over time. At the end of June, there is 20% less water in the reservoir than at the end of May. At the end of July, there is 75% of the amount of water that there was at the end of May. In July, the water decreased by 6 million litres, and we're asked how many litres of water was in the reservoir at the end of May. Well, I said it was simple. It actually is quite wordy, and there seems to be a fair amount going on. So this is exactly the sort of question where I think a bar model makes it simple, if you see what I mean. Okay, I think we could draw just one bar, but I think it's going to be much easier to see it in several. So I'm going to start by drawing a bar to represent May. Okay, I don't know why I can't write May properly, but that's May. And I'm going to draw a bar because we're dealing with percentages. So my inclination is to draw a bar with 10 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 10. I'll count it in a moment. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, excellent. So that's where we're starting with May. Right, this is what we have at the end of May. Okay, so this is the end of May. This point here. Right, so May, June, let's do June. And what are we told? At the end of June, there is 20% less water than at the end of May. Okay, so 20% less, that means we're going to go up to here. All right, so this is the end of June, this bit here. Okay. And this is what you can see, that's the decrease. This is the difference, isn't it, between the end of May and the end of June. That's that 20% of May. Okay. What else? So June, then we've got July. Hang on, I should tick off the amount of water, the information that I put in. Okay. Right. At the end of July, there is 75% of the amount of water there was at the end of May. Okay. Right. So that means, so this is 80%. That means I'm going here plus a half. Right, let me draw this all in. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I should say 60, 70, and 75. Now, because we've now gone into fives and I've got this half part, what I'm going to do, I mean, I don't have to split them all, but I think it's just good practice to do it. So what I'll find is I didn't need to have done all of these, because if we look at the question, it's just asking me about May, but it's about keeping all of the parts consistent where I know that they have equal value. So now all of these parts in this model have equal value. So what are we told? Well, so that's that information there. We are told that in July, the water decreased by 6 million litres. Okay, so this was the end of June, and this is the end of July. Okay, at the beginning of July, there was all of this amount because it was the same as at the end of June. At the end of July, I should put that in, end of July is here. Okay, the beginning of July is here, which is the same as the end of June. So this, let's choose another color just for fun, is the difference. Okay, and this is how much it's decreased by, which is 6. And you can see that this is equivalent to one of these half parts, these new half parts we've got, the new parts. So each of these parts here has a value of 6. Okay, so including all of the parts in this bar. And we started off with 10 parts, didn't we? We then split them each in half. So there are now 20 parts, okay, across here. All right, so we want 20 times 6, okay, which gives us 120. What am I doing? 120 million, because remember we're dealing in millions of litres. All right, and that is our answer, 120 million. So I think it looked like it might be quite complicated, but actually it was really simple, and it was just literally one part with the value of 6. We didn't have to do very much arithmetic at all there. Okay, I hope that helps.